So today I'm excited to talk about employee experience and a different way to think about it, a way to think about it from the employee truly owning it. And probably many of you at your company, this is a thing you're talking about. And a lot of times in kind of the corporate sort of buzzword thing, it's bingo, the new word, it was employee engagement, now it's employee experience, right? And often similar things are, what's it like to work here? What's the day-to-day? So this is at the top of mind for companies to retain top talent, to attract the best people, to have diverse colleagues. But when we're thinking about it, we think about this one common experience, a bit like being in the military. That it's going to be this shared thing that is all the same way, regardless of role or rank, industry, location, etc. And that's the current thinking. And that's not all bad. But in reality, we've got some diverse colleagues, and that's a wonderful thing. Our workplace is becoming more diverse than ever. We've got 4 generations, now the slash generation, where people have identities beyond just their role or their demographic. And that means people come from different walks of life. They want different things, they have different aspirations, different values, etc. So what a great employee experience looks like at the same company is different from me versus the person I sit next to, my boss, my subordinates. Each one of us has a different, unique personal configuration of life and a way of seeing the world. It means we often want different things. And the reality, the employee experience is already pretty DIY. We're often working remotely from our own offices, using our own devices, we BYOD. A lot of things we customize in our work schedules and how we actually get things done, the software we use, etc. And employees have pretty damn high standards. Everyone's become a design snob because all of a sudden technology, you can push a button, a car shows up, or a pizza, or someone to assemble furniture, or a movie plays. It's pretty amazing. And so we have this amazing consumer experience, but when we go back into work, it's a bit like time warp. And this is getting worse and worse by the day because the pace of consumer technology is orders of magnitudes faster than enterprise technology. So employees come in of all generations to work, and it seems like they're stepping back in time, which isn't a great experience. Now, the thing is, when we think about designing one employee experience, we think of the things we can control. Maybe it's the facilities. Maybe everyone gets an iPhone. Maybe it's our intranet. Maybe it's that we have a volunteer day once a year or something like that. These sort of top-down things you can actually get to everyone. Oftentimes, HR is put in charge of the employee experience, which further sets HR up to fail because there's only so many things HR can control. And then it becomes the employee HR experience. It's employee self-service, it's an HR portal, it's how you register for your benefits, which is a great thing, but it's only a small part of what the employee experience is like. Then when we do it, we often dump it on employees. Here's your experience, here's your volunteer day, here's your new office chair, here's the town hall or the collaboration platform that we're rolling out. Things are done to employees rather than with employees. And we often evaluate the success of our employee experience on delivering it, not its efficacy, not its desirability, not its fit, not something that employees say, I want that, that's a good thing for me. We don't look at employees as consumers. And we don't think of like Apple or Disney, these great product and service companies that create these great experiences that have flexibility with them. They're still a common purpose and thing, but also allows a lot of flexibility. We're not thinking in that mindset. So what do we do about that? How do we think about this in a different way? The key is to actually put the employee in charge of employee experience. HR is going to get an upgrade. Each employee becomes their own head of their own experience. And they have to think about what that looks like. And they have to be in charge of shaping that and to be empowered. So the idea of one experience becomes my experience. Rather than being done to me, it's something that I shape and that I create and that I cultivate and I modify over time. I have a life event, my experience might want to look different. What definition look good looks like changes over time. And then HR gets to promote itself to a much higher level purpose, which is to be the coach, to empower employees, to help them, to challenge them, to equip them with their own experience, which is a much better thing than rolling out employee self-service. And start by asking your employees the right questions. Force them to do some thinking, some inquiry. Oftentimes employees will complain at happy hour that they're just not happy, or they'll turn on their little LinkedIn switch for inbound opportunities, but they don't quite know why. They don't know what a great experience would be. So challenge them. And then get them to make small improvements. A lot of behavior change is about small incremental improvements. They may have 15 things they want to change, start with 1. That's why Fitbit works. People get 10,000 steps in a day. It's a small change, but over time it's consistent and creates that mindset. And then everyone needs nudges. They need reminders. They need consistencies. That's why coaching and other sort of support and guidance and empowerment, accountability, reflection, inspiration, nudges makes a huge difference in employees continuing to shape their experience. So I encourage you to start small, start soon, and get to work. Thank you.